Hi, my name is Sabrina Gutierrez with Ellen Villa, and I'm here to talk to you today about traction alopecia and hair toppers. If you don't know what traction alopecia is, it's actually hair loss that's caused by continuous tension or pulling on your hair. So for instance, you may see this a lot if anybody likes to wear super tight ponytails on a regular basis, maybe tight braids all the time, or even heavy extensions. It's that constant tension on the hair that leads to the hair falling out. You typically start to see it in the fragile areas of your hair, so think like your temple areas or along that perimeter line. And the way that it comes up in hair toppers, it's actually caused by two big mistakes that are commonly made. So that first mistake that gets made with hair toppers that causes that traction alopecia is wearing an improper size topper. So if you are wearing a topper size that it's too small for your area of hair loss, this is actually going to lead to additional hair loss. It's actually going to accelerate your hair loss, unfortunately. The reason is because these hair toppers are applied with pressure sensitive clips. So if you're wearing too small of a base size, these clips are gonna land in already fine, delicate hair and cause that hair to actually break off. Now, the way that you prevent this from happening is you want to make sure you're always taking your proper measurements so that you're wearing the correct topper size. So the way that you do so, you take your measuring tape, you want to measure the side to side and the front to back area of hair loss that you're experiencing. And then when you go to select a topper, you want to select a topper that's about an inch bigger than what you actually need. So by picking a topper size that's bigger than what you need, and like I said, about an inch bigger, you are ensuring that these clips are landing in a sufficient amount of hair for these clips to attach to. So that is how you want to avoid that first mistake. Now, the second common mistake that you see with hair toppers that leads to the traction alopecia we're talking about is improper ways of applying and removing your topper. So I'm going to show you an improper way of how to apply your topper, and this is something a lot of people do, is they actually go ahead and take their topper and then they put it on, they attach it to the front, and then they go and pull on the back part of the topper here. And if you see that, you can already see my topper is moving when I do that. So they pull back and clip the back ones. If you do not hold that topper in place, you are gonna get that pull and tension that you just saw right there on your front hairs. So you wanna make sure that you do not apply your topper that way. And I will show you how to properly apply a topper to avoid any breakage or hair loss. So the way that you wanna apply your topper correctly is open all of your clips that you see here. I'm actually gonna wear the Just Long topper in the espresso color. So you wanna go in, put it up to where you're gonna wear that topper, do like a scooping motion, clip it in. Now this is the important part. With your hand, hold that topper down, and then you wanna go and attach those back clips. So I'm pulling it so it's nice and straight, nice and flat to my head, but my hand holding it here is preventing these clips from moving around. So I'm gonna switch hands here. I'm gonna do this back clip. I'm holding that topper in place as I make this one flat and attach that back clip. Okay, so that is how you wanna go ahead and apply the topper. Use your wide tooth comb. You still wanna keep it nice and flat, keep it from moving around, and that is how you safely apply your hair topper. Now, the way that you wanna safely remove your hair topper is you wanna open all of the clips up. So go ahead and open up all those clips. And when you do so, you do not wanna just pull this topper off. You don't wanna lift up and out because you're actually gonna pull on those hairs and risk them breaking off. So you wanna gently lift up that front, use your finger to swipe that hair off. So a little sweeping motion here. Same thing in the back. You wanna use your finger to get those hairs out and then gently kind of shimmy out your topper. So that way you are not pulling on the hairs. So that is how you want to prevent hair loss or breakage by properly applying and removing your hair toppers. So a great tip for you when you are wearing hair toppers, if you can actually move these over time and position them in a more comfortable space for you. So you can shift this down a little bit, move these over to the side. That way the clips are landing in a different spot for you and you don't start to get sore over time. We have a great video on our YouTube channel showing you how to sew a clip into your topper. And also another great tip for you, these clips that come on your toppers, they do come on it all ready to go out of the box for you, but you will notice that most manufacturers do carry a variety sizes of these clips here. So you can actually change out the size of your clips as well depending on your comfort. So if you see smaller clips, those clips are meant for finer or thinner hair. If you see the larger clips, those are meant for thicker hair. So choose your clips accordingly. Make that topper just your own, make it fit you the way you'd like it to fit you, but most importantly, just make sure that you are wearing the correct topper size and applying and removing your topper safely to avoid any traction alopecia. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Check out our blog, check out our YouTube channel for more helpful and educational videos.